So what did I see when I was scrolling on my news app today? But this People article. Now, you don't need to read the People article if you saw episode 2 of season 19, because it just directly quotes from it. But I guess it's sort of a summary. But it was interesting to me that it broke out of the Sister Wives. I've never seen a Sister Wives article appear on my... Well, no, I take that back. I have, but it's been very, very large events. Like when Christine first left, Garrison's passing, rest in peace. But in general, I was surprised to see that this one sort of launched itself out, and it makes me wonder if we're going to see some rippling repercussions from the allegations the two girls made. So the eldest daughter, Aurora, claims they were told directly they weren't accepted by the family. I feel like this is a little different than what we heard last season. So I don't know about that. And this is the exact quote that they pulled. I was not their sister, did not consider or see me that way. This is the exact quote. I said, if you watch the show, you already know this. But I'll be interested to see. In general, most of the kids have not spoken out. I'll be interested to see if either McKelty talks about it on her Patreon. I haven't seen Gwen online, anything coming from her in a while, or Peyton. And then pretty much the rest of them, I think, have all been quiet and have not made it. I've never seen a public statement from Truly, Savannah, Isabel, Aspen. Maddie very rarely has said things, but that's very rare. Nothing from Hunter, nothing from Logan. I don't think we've seen anything from Gabe. So I don't know, and nothing from Leon. So I'll be really surprised, but it's a pretty... to say that multiple circumstances by multiple different people that I was not accepted. I imagine that the family text thread is going nuts to find out what this means. It would not surprise me I did a video on this already. It wouldn't surprise me to find out that it was stuff that was said when they were much younger in the heat of the moment. I had a ton of people on my comments who were like, yeah, we convinced my brother he was adopted, that he wasn't welcome. Like, this is part of the sibling thing. Or whether it was a misunderstanding of something that they said where they were like, you were always held to a different standard or this or that. And I feel like I'm a little confused because last season I felt like Aurora, her only comment was like, well, Gabe has always been really nice to me. And she kind of took the other side of the argument. And then now she seems to be leading the charge on that no one ever likes her. And I'm very sorry to her that she feels this hurt. I mean, that's got to be heartbreaking. But it's also a little confusing, and it is an odd thing. I felt like it was like a big swing to go on the show and be like, this is the one thing I want to say about my family. A bunch of them are jerks. I was kind of surprised by that. But yeah, if you're curious, go look at the People article. I searched through it to see if there's any new quotes, anything like that. But I think we're going to hear more from this story, either from anonymous sources, which is, I think it's the son who has this supposedly anonymous source close to the family who will say something that's usually pro Cody and Robin, or what. But I imagine this will be also a big part of maybe the tell-all, if whatever. But this raised a lot of questions for me.